Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. How are you, everybody? Welcome back to English News. This is Mr. Ahmed Nassar, and today, inshallah, we are talking about the relative pronouns. The relative pronouns are words that we use to join two sentences to avoid the repetition of nouns. بنستخدم ضمائر الوصل علشان نربط بيها جملتين فيهم اسم مكرر. Who, which, that, whom, whose, where, when, why. These all are called the relative pronouns. Let's start with watching this video and then we are going to proceed.
Here we go again. Relative pronouns come after a noun. Who, whose, whom, which, that. They introduce a relative clause that tells you about the noun. The man who lives next door is a dentist. The relative pronoun is who. The relative clause is who lives next door. It tells us about the man. Relative adverbs come after a noun. Where, when, why. They introduce a relative clause that tells you about the noun. This is the store where I bought my bike. The relative adverb is where. The relative clause is where I bought my bike. It tells us about the store. Relative adverbs come after a noun.
Now, as we said, the relative pronouns are words that can be used to avoid the repetition of nouns. Who is used for people. بنستخدم who بدل من الفاعل العاقل المكرر. I usually speak to the woman. She owns the hotel. She refers to the woman. She can be omitted and we use who instead. هنحذف she وهنستخدم who. I usually speak to the woman who owns the hotel. Who is used for people, but it is used for repeated object, not subject. I usually speak to the woman. I asked her to leave. Her is an object. It refers to the woman. Her is omitted and we use whom instead. هنحذف الضمير المفعول اللي هو her وهنستخدم بدلها whom. I usually speak to the woman whom I asked to leave. Whose is used for possession. بنستخدمها بدل ضمير الملكية. I usually speak to the woman. Her car was stolen. Her car. ضمير ملكية بيعود على the woman. And so it's going to be omitted and we use whose instead. I usually speak to the woman whose car was stolen. يبقى whose لما يكون في عندي علاقة ملكية. ضمير ملكية بيتم حذفه وبنستخدم بداله whose. Which is used for things. I have got a lovely dog. It has got white fur. It refers to a lovely dog. It can be omitted and we use which instead. I have got a lovely dog which has got white fur. which is used for things and animals. that can be used to replace who and which. نقدر نستخدم that بدل who و which. She is the teacher who came to our school last week. We can say she is the teacher that came to our school last week. This is the house which belongs to my friend. This is the house that belongs to my friend. That can replace who or which in defining the relative clause and in an informal style. Where is used for places. I traveled to London. I met my friend there. There, that means London. There can be omitted and we use where instead. لما بنحذف الضمير بنحط ضمير الوصل في بداية الجملة. يعني هنقول هنا I traveled to London where I met my friend. When تستخدم بدل الوقت المكرر for time. I traveled last year. I met my friend then. Then refers to last year. We use when instead at the beginning of the second sentence. I traveled last year when I met my friend. Let's have this exercise. This is the bank. Was robbed yesterday. This is the bank. Which was robbed? Who? Whose? Look carefully at this sentence. The bank refers to Let's have this exercise to check our understanding. This is the bank. Was robbed yesterday. Which was robbed? Who? Whose? Look carefully at the word before the space. The bank. The bank take which? This is the girl. Called the police. Girl take who? This is the police station. Place. Place take where? That man. Man, person. Which, who, whose. Who lives next door, works in the post office. The girl. The girl. Which, whose, who. In this sentence, look carefully at the relation between the girl and the car. Possession, علاقة ملكية, and so we use whose. This is the library. I usually go to study and borrow some books. Library, مكان, place, and so we use where. The old man is driving red lorry is my granddad. The old man Who? The man. Car is next to the cafe, is waiting for you. The relation between the man and the car. Possession. Whose? Monday is the day the museum is closed. Fine, and so it takes when. This is the end of our lesson today, and this is your homework for today. If you have any question, please leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you everybody. See you next time. Goodbye.